Out of 5 schools surveyed,
Southwest Guilford rated as having some of the worst attitudes towards driving in the county.
That has to change.
one of the first examples many teenagers give as to what could happen because of unsafe driving is,
I could die.
But what if it were someone else?
$554 teenagers died in car accidents over the last 3 years.
218 of those were in the passenger seat.
So next time you get behind the wheel, realize what's at stake.
Taking your eyes off the road for just 2 seconds is enough to cause an accident.
And you, or someone you know, might never be the same, and you would have to live with that.
On a more basic level, a car crash can cost you a lot of money.
I saved up money for 2 years to buy a new car. I ended up paying for one, but not the way I expected.
The average car wreck cost over $2,000.
That one text cost me over $10,000.
In 2009, teenagers accounted for 30% of all accidents caused. That's around $19 billion.
I made a turn, went down my school road, and just speeding, just having a good time. The curve was rated for 15 miles an hour, and I took it at like 67. Veered off the side of the road, hit a sign. I still have the sign. Hit the ground and a couple trees. Well, when I woke up to her blood falling on my face because we were completely sideways, and I thought she was dead. She was bleeding and just had this blank stare on her face, and her whole body was shaking. And the whole time I just kept thinking about how if I'd kill her, I wouldn't ever be the same, and I wouldn't be able to forgive myself.
350,000 teenagers are injured every year in vehicle accidents.
Some will never be the same.
Most common injuries I see after a motor vehicle accident or a car wreck are broken bones, very often the arms and the hands, the legs and the pelvis. I don't think you realize all your pelvis does until you get up and try to walk again. The pain is rather immediate, and your ability to do things is greatly decreased. So the physical therapist's job is to return you to your life, to restore strength, to restore your ability to walk, to get in and out of bed, to go to the bathroom on your own.
A shattered pelvis can take up to 2 months to heal. During that time, patients can expect to go through daily therapy.
Patients would almost universally say that physical therapy is uncomfortable, painful even, and that it involves long hours of very strenuous exercise and conditioning to be able to get back to doing what you want to do.
When I woke up, I could see that I couldn't see straight, and I reached up and felt it, and I could just feel through my skin. And they could lift up the skin and feel under there. It was cut wide open. I ended up getting, I think, 57 stitches and 4 or 5 staples for my arm.
I ask my children frequently, is their favorite song, is the returning of the text important enough to die for? Obviously, there's only one answer, and the answer is no, it's not worth dying for.
Not taking driving seriously.
Not wearing seatbelts.
Talking to people in the car.
Listening to music.
Driving at night.
Taking risks.
And texting or talking on the phone.
You've heard this message before. Most of you already know what it means to be a safe driver. Stay in the lines, don't speed, don't hit anything. That part's not that difficult. But cutting down on distractions, friends, music, phones, food, that could make all the difference.
So whatever it is that distracts you when you're driving, put it down and drive safe.
Your car, your license, your savings account.
Your future, your friend.
Your life or someone else's.
You have too much to lose to distracted driving.
After thinking about it for a while, I do have too much to lose for something like just blind stupidity to take away.
An accident can cost you a lot, and you have too much to lose to drive distracted.